So we're at the My Hero Academia fan meetup at C2E2, and I'm here with...
My name is Tasia, aka Mina.
Excellent. Fantastic Mina cosplay.
Thank you.
And so I just like to ask you a few questions, if that's all right.
Of course.
So what got you into cosplaying?
Honestly, but I would have to say my love in general for each and every anime that's out there, depending on what it is. I mean, I wanted to just go for this one. It was honestly like a 2-week notice, and I quickly ordered everything like instantly, and I was pretty impressed with myself of how quick I was able to pull it through.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But it's mostly the love and passion, I'd have to say.
That's great. Right now I'm with Kent.
Yep.
So what kind of got you into cosplay in general?
Well, what got me into cosplay is pretty much seeing how much fun everyone was having, expressing what they liked and enjoyed. And I tried it out last year at C2E2, 2018, and I loved it. And this year, I decided to go all out with All Might.
I'm here with...
Shigaraki Tamura.
Excellent. It's a fantastic cosplay. I love it. So what first got you into cosplay?
Well, I started going to cons around 2011, and I decided, you know what, I'm really enjoying the energy, I'm really enjoying the spirit of everything that's going on, just getting into characters, really living out your interests and your favorite manga, your favorite anime. So I figured, you know what, why don't I just buy a wig, buy a sweatshirt, and see where this goes.
And I am here with...
Present Mike.
Mike.
Eraserhead.
Eraserhead 2.
Zhao.
Awesome. These are fantastic. So just a few questions for all of you. So what got you into cosplay? And I'll go down the line.
I started cosplaying like 12 years ago, so I don't really remember what got me into it, but it's been a while.
Some of my earliest little kid pictures are dress up. I've pretty much been doing it since I could put clothes on.
I've been doing this a very short period of time, but I've been following cosplayers that have been obsessed with them for years, so I finally, did it.
Awesome. Are there any favorite cosplayers?
Oh my god, probably H. Rosie, which super embarrassing, but I saw her today, which is really exciting.
Oh, very cool.
I've been cosplaying for 22 years now.
Wow, awesome.
But I really didn't pick it up as a real big hobby until 2013.
Oh, okay. How would you say that cosplay, as a form of
Expression?
Yeah, expression or bringing people together. What's your take on?
I think it's great for stepping outside your comfort zone and really being able to do something that you wouldn't typically do ever outside in your everyday life. And I think that's really something special.
Awesome. And do you have any quick, cool story anecdotes about any cosplaying experiences you've had so far?
Let's see, yesterday, actually, I got separated from my party, and they all had our hotel key cards. And I'm like, oh, great. And they're all back at the hotel, and now I have to parade all the way back there by myself, and I just kind of got to pretend okay, you're not in All Might cosplay, you're just in normal clothing, it's fine. And it was fine, because you just got to own it and be confident in it.
Do you have any thoughts on how cosplay has really affected the dynamic of cons and just the community overall together?
I think overall, minus a few exceptions, it's been a very connecting element to what these cons are all about. Because, for example, you and I were having the conversation about our characters fighting, and immediately, we knew where to go from there. It's our interests had already been built, our rapport was already there, and it was just a great way to help connect with you. And that's what I really enjoy these cons for. It's just getting out there with people who share your interests. We're here to have a good time the same way you want to have a good time, and just having fun.
It mostly brings a lot of different people together, which is perfect because a lot of people feel like they're alone, and I feel like cosplay brings many people together, inspiring them to just be themselves, be creative, and don't think about what other people think, that because there's always going to be someone that is pretty identical to you are and how you feel and how you think. So I feel like cosplay brings people together in such a positive way. I mean, it makes people feel so comfortable. So I'd have to say it's a wonderful thing. It's very positive.
That's awesome. And My Hero Academia, it's grown to be extremely popular. What do you think, separates it? What makes it as great as everyone is saying it is? What separates it from all the other shows? Do you, in your opinions?
In my opinion, I think that I like the fact that they have like more diversity and they have a lot of female characters that like are different from each other, and they have a lot of male characters that are different from each other. And I really like the storyline mostly in the manga because they have characters that you're gonna hate and then they're gonna get better, and like everything like that. And I think that sets it apart from some things.
I think there's like a lot of world building, a lot of potential in the world building in this world where everybody has a different superpower, has a different look and ability, and like what a society that has to form itself around that structure would look like. And I like the world building they do with that.
Very cool.
I mean, it has what everyone loves, right? Really likable characters and lots of really good action, and just it's the same archetype that Marvel uses, right? If that's sort of like, and it works really well for them. They're millionaires, billionaires.
And I didn't hear the question.
Oh, so what separates My Hero Academia from other shows? What puts it on top for you?
I think
if it
it's
is.
the relatability to everyday life. Because there's so much everyday struggles in the show that a lot of people can deal with in life.
Lastly, do you have any like funny anecdotes or funny stories about cosplaying? Even putting together the costume or anything?
I would have to say that this is my first time cosplaying, and with that, I actually had horns for this costume as Mina, and as soon as I walked in, they snapped in half, which is pretty sad. They were homemade though, but I tried, but it's still fun to say, and I tried, so, but I'm still here.
That's awesome. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of the con. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You so much.
I don't know if we'd call him funny, but my character's supposed to have like a blue hand covering his face, a prosthetic. But after running around taking pictures and like getting bumped, like it did unfortunately fall off and break. So I mean, I tried doing it, but it would also fall off and break while people were trying to take my picture. So I mean, kind of funny in a certain sense, depending on your sense of humor. But I thought it was funny, but in the end, like that's just life, and it's part of the experience.
Yeah.
And honestly, I've still been getting people coming up to me like, "Hey, Shigaraki, how's it going? Can I take your picture?" Even without like the prosthetic hand. So I'm very happy that the spirit is still with it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of the con.
You too. Thank you.
Thanks.
The other day, there was a photo shoot like going on, and I didn't realize it, and I was dressed up as Aizawa. And I literally just walked by, and then All Might just yelled, "Aizawa!" And I turned around, and he's like, "Get over here!" And I'm like, "Okay." I just walked over, and it was really fun.
It's a good sense of community that everyone can just
Be like,
shout out your character name, and you'll have a flock of, it's great.
I have a lot of fun when like I'm cosplaying and little kids see me and get excited about the character. I was dressed as Riddler once, and this kid dressed as Batman just turned around, like took one look at me and just barreled through and just punched me like right in the stomach. Like this kid was like out for blood, but like just totally in character, and it was great. And I fell over, and it was great.
That's fantastic.
I have not been doing this very long, but just this morning I had this tiny little girl run up to me and go, "Aizawa Sensei," and I was like, oh my god, my heart, like whatever you want, you can have. Like it was so adorable.
That's awesome.
For me, since I'm doing technically a second gen character, I was not expecting any photos, and then Friday, like a lot of like people recognizing that I am an Eraser Mike child, and just came up with like, "I need your picture," and there were so many Eraser and Present Mikes just taking my picture with me. I'm like, I'm finding all my dads. What is this?
That's fantastic. Well, thank you so much, and I really hope you enjoy the con.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.